Today we're at our client, FUNKE Mediengruppe, and together we're looking at how Desky supported them in their transformation process into the hybrid world of work. Emil, what does FUNKE Mediengruppe do?
FUNKE Mediengruppe is a media company. We have 3 business areas that we serve. Our roots lie in the field of regional media. What happened with us is what many other companies have done too, where we said, okay, we have to adapt to a hybrid world of work. It was clear that just working from home doesn't work at all. We then also made a rule that says, as a rule, you should be at the office location for 3 days.
The hybrid world of work is now state of the art, particularly in the office complex and everyday office life. And it is actively promoted and lived here at FUNKE.
We also want to have a presence in the office, and at the same time we started to see if we could use space better or differently, if we could consolidate, and also started, subletting and merging spaces. What was new was actually the challenge, how do I book workstations? Because if I have my own, I don't have to book it, and I don't even know who is in the office when, how, or where. That's why the first step was that we established it as a solution only for ourselves, but it started with others noticing and word getting around, so that very quickly other departments and companies came around the corner and said, don't you have a solution? Or you use this Desky, can't we use that too? And honestly, those are the best, most successful implementation projects when you purchase new software and have such good use cases where people say, hey, that's cool and that's really practical. And others say, hey, I'd actually like to have that too. The topic of Made in Germany was very important to me, regardless of the fact that it's also always a matter of trust. I think software decisions are always a matter of trust. You always decide on the software, but also on the people behind it. We have many, many works council committees that we have to involve in co-determination, and we do involve them. It was very important to us to have good answers to their questions there. And that is, of course, a huge asset, to have a software partner who listens and who also enables you to help shape things in case of doubt, or on the other hand also brings in their own good ideas where you say, hey, that fits us.
When I started at FUNKE, Desky was already established and was already being used by everyone, and I didn't perceive it as a bothersome instrument, but rather as a cool tool that is just totally intuitive.
It's a tool that I rarely talk about or don't talk about at all, which is actually a good sign, because usually things land with me that don't work, where people are dissatisfied, and I think it's just accepted. So Desky is simply a part of the software tools and mechanisms that we offer to simply break down barriers, and that naturally strengthens our role as a value driver for FUNKE.
The fundamental driving force of the modern way of working also lies, I believe, in working interactively with other diverse areas. And until the shared collaborative software tool was introduced, which then established itself in various stages, it now simply makes it possible to act much more flexibly, and also enables the teams to establish their own unique organizational structures and reach a mutual agreement regarding when a specific team day might take place. Desly has certainly played a significant role in making the floor plan much more clear and transparent. We have already pre-assigned some fixed workstations that have very particular and specialized requirements, whether it's for accessibility or perhaps because the job involves a unique and specialized technical requirement for the workstation.
We're now finding that this assumption about how many people are implementing this 3-2 rule isn't accurate at all, but I believe that especially with such questions, it can actually help to not rely on an average assumption for future decisions, but rather to know, based on data, okay, what's the actual situation there? To have a better database sense and a basis for argumentation, to be able to lead the right decisions and discussions.